Alright. Says we're on.
Oh. It seems so weird.
It says we're on, not let's hope we're on.
That's right, I can get it now.
I'll just wait a minute and see if we are indeed on. The first couple of minutes of this is just going to be us sitting here praying that it's on. I'm going to go onto the Shy Talk account actually just to see. Might be a good way of gauging it.
I'm trying to go in.
Things we don't have a chat either, so we can't even tell.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is why we need YouTube to work.
Oh, okay. Look.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on. Yeah, you're live.
What the fuck? Oh, there we are. Look. There it is. All right. All right.
This is mental.
Oh my God, we're here. We're live. Hello, lads. What's the crack? Welcome to the first ever Aaron Kelly live stream. This is bizarre. I'm not expecting any viewers. I think that's fair to say. We are live on YouTube right now. We're going to watch the World Cup final between Argentina and France. A couple of disclaimers before we get started. I think it's fair to say this is the first time we've ever done anything like this. So we've got 2 live viewers. That's the Shy Talk and It's so bad. No, but like literally, I said beforehand, I'm not expecting loads of people to come watch this. I know much. To be fair, a lot of people would probably rather just watch the game, and that's fair enough.
I think as well, even if they don't watch it, it's the clips afterwards that we'll get.
It's the clips.
It's the clips, and it's the experience of we did it live.
We did a live. This is the stream is slightly behind, but that's perfectly all right. So this feels fucking weird, man.
Yeah, it feels weird that we're watching on the phone as a mini one just for the chat, and then we have the actual one over there, which is live.
That's bizarre. It's bizarre. But yeah, today's been a bit of a mess.
It's been a bit awkward.
To give you a bit of context, lads, we're obviously not in the usual surroundings, the usual studio. Studio got flooded again, which is.
It's very typical of the day that's in it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best way to start the day now. I'm not going to lie, I headed out to actually light a fire this morning and seen just water on the ground. This actually has happened once before, which was not ideal at all.
This is probably the cruelest thing that could have happened, because for those of you who don't know, lads, Kelly has spent the last, I'd say at least minimum 3 days setting this up. Trying to do everything.
got Josh, we got a comment from Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
We also would like to say now that we actually are getting viewers, anyone who would like to donate, we're collecting super chats to rebuild and remodel a studio that will primarily operate out of Aaron's backyard.
Yeah, so
it's an ambitious project, but we're working towards it. So if any, I think they call the people refer to them as, I don't know what. Anyone who wants to give money. I'm not going to say what people might refer them to because it might be something else.
Anyone who wants to fund the rebuild of the shed. Like, I'm making it sound like the shed will never be used again.
The shed will be used. It's to be fair, it honest to God, it's...
It is fucked, like. It is. Let's not beat around the bush here.
Let's not take the piss.
Let's not take the piss here. But Andrew Vaughan in the chat. What's the fucking crack, Andrew, man? Like that. Big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up. We love to see it.
Shout out to the Among Us days.
Oh my God, dude. Honestly, we've said this before, but I think that would be, if we could set it up one day, that would be a sick video to do again, I have to say.
Yeah, because there's a lot of updates coming to the game.
It's hide and seek now.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna say this as well. I've just noticed you're actually in a Christmas jumper.
Yes.
Will I throw my Christmas jumper on?
If you have it.
I think, do you know what? I'll throw it on, and it's...
Well, we got something else on underneath the Christmas jumper that will probably come off if things start going our way, the way they're supposed to. Yeah, I imagine the latency on that chat is actually kind of wild at the minute. Like, I'd say we're going to read out Andrew's comment now in about 10 minutes' time on the actual stream.
Yeah.
But,
shout out, Andrew.
Look, here it is. I think, the reason we wanted to do a live, it kind of would open up a lot of avenues for doing more content like this moving forward. I'd like to do more live watch-alongs. Obviously, we've done watch-alongs in the past that have been literally just videos of us reacting to like Champions League finals and whatnot, and they've gone down very well. But it's a hell of a thing to record because there we go. It's a hell of a thing to record because you got cameras running out of battery, SD cards running out of storage, and overall just everything looking to dick you over really.
Yeah.
But this kind of makes it a lot easier. It's still not an easy thing to set up. Like Greenvatch said, I've been working on this kind of all. Andrew and Josh are just having a chat in the chat, which is just great, lads. Have at it. But anyway, we've not really. Greenvatch is going to go responding to a few comments in the chat. We haven't really spoken about it yet, but obviously we're here for the World Cup final today, and it is the biggest day in world football, and there are so many like secondary factors, I suppose, to this final, and obviously I think the big one being that
just in case anyone forgot.
Imagine.
I am saying we honestly. Oh wait, the thing is paused now. Yeah, that is a joke, lads. Just in case anyone is like, "Oh, they're doing it for the money." We're not. We're like, we literally said like we're happy if we get.
But if you want,
you know, the game is the game.
But you know, I suppose the big one is the fact that it's Lionel Messi's probable last World Cup game.
Yeah. So because he would be, what would he be? 4 years time. He's 30.
He's 35. He'd be 39.
Oh.
But I think he's made it very clear that this is his last game. As we watch some highlights.
Yeah,
of
he
Messi
actually
at this
did. He
World
did
Cup.
say, wasn't it? It was his last one.
Yeah. So it's going to be emotional either way, lads. But do we think
Finish.
that he's going to do it? Let's actually have a look at the starting 11s.
Yeah, we'll go into that.
Because that's a thing we like to do. Because we are
Do you know what I wish
tactical geniuses.
Do you know what I wish we could do? We could do a poll.
A poll.
A live poll. I wonder could we do a live poll?
To what? See, get people's predictions in.
Get people's predictions and just see
Um,
a poll to see how likely they are to donate.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll have a look and see if we can do something like that. I might look at doing something like that on my Instagram if we can get. I don't know how quick the responses are going to be.
This is the thing though, because like you say, if there's a latency, it's
Yeah, the latency is wild, but it's okay. Well, Josh,
Donation there.
hey! We got
Go
a 20 cent.
Yes.
Shout out to Josh for his super chat. Josh, do you have anything to say?
No.
Just well. Good luck with the stream, lads.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually huge. That's our first donation.
First
on a
ever
live stream.
donation
That is sick.
on a live stream.
What a moment for us.
That must be so weird for him to just like walk from downstairs and just see this
Into the
happening.
live stream.
into the eye of the tiger, as they say. As a Pushki arrives on the scene,
He could make an appearance.
he could, he
to be
might,
fair.
he might just.
He's
Bear
a bit
with
close.
me here, lads. I am going to get the lineups up. It's just taking me a bit too long because I am slow.
While Aaron's doing this, I'm going to
Sing a song. That's all right. I have them here. Don't worry. about it.
I would have sang a song, but we don't need to now. Thank God.
So we have some big team news in the Argentina camp, and it was one that you in particular were very, very surprised about. So obviously, Emi Martinez starts in goal. Molina, Romero, Otamendi, Tagliafico. Acuna is on the bench. We thought he might have been suspended, but he's actually just
on the bench.
yeah, he's on the bench. So we got Alexis McAllister. What a tournament he's had. I mean, what a player Brighton
Can we
have.
just also say that I refuse to believe Alexis McAllister is Argentine.
Yeah, you heard him
McAllister-
speak though.
No.
He does have that kind of
Does he?
accent. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's so weird.
McAllister
Though.
just does not sound. It sounds like he's hailing from
See,
the
I thought-
hills of Edinburgh.
I thought he was Scottish, but apparently, I take this with a grain of salt, but I've heard that he's actually Irish, or he has Irish ancestors.
So what we're saying is we've lost another Irish player to greed.
To greed, or the fact that to play it with the
To play with the goat.
Stephen Kelly in the chat. He's just deleted it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
I
Stephen.
think that's young Stephen. So, Alexis McAllister, Enzo Fernandez again, kind of one of the breakout stars of this World Cup. Rodrigo De Paul in the middle, and Angel Di Maria starts on the right wing. Now he started the first couple of games. I don't know if he got injured or was he just kind of playing a bit shy.
He was playing terrible.
He was playing terrible. Greenvatch has a bone to pick with Angel Di Maria, being a former United player.
Di Maria.
It's fair to say it was a fairly spiky relationship.
He's a rat. He's a literal rat.
I'm going to
of a
close
human.
this blind behind us when you rant about.
I just think he's terrible. He literally said they bought him in to buy jerseys. That's what he said about United. He said Van Gaal was the worst manager or a joke manager.
Jesus, that's harsh.
That is harsh. He's just a bit of a tosser in my opinion.
Yeah, it was just like the relationship was never going to be great after the way it ended. But anyway, to finish off starting 11, fairly self-explanatory. Julian Alvarez up front with the man himself, Lionel Messi. So that's Argentina. France is fairly self-explanatory. It's kind of what you'd expect. We think they're going to line up in a 4-2-3-1. Lloris is in goal. Koundé, Varane, Upamecano, Theo Hernandez, Rabiot and Tchouaméni. Rabiot I don't think started the last couple of games, but he started the first few. Ousmane Dembele on the right. Kylian Mbappe on the left. Antoine Griezmann, what a tournament he's had.
Do you know what? You have to actually give it to Antoine Griezmann because I don't think it's not his natural position he's playing under Didier.
Yeah, he's kind of having to put in a lot more work. He's nearly playing as an 8.
He's actually played unreal. The work rate he puts in, I've never seen Griezmann put in that sort of work rate.
Yeah.
It's been very impressive.
And obviously up front we've got the man himself, France's all-time leading scorer, Olivier Giroud. I think
probably one of the most underrated players at the minute, and if not.
Stephen is saying hi, Aaron. Hello, Stephen. What's the crack?
Hello,
Congratulations on your W there earlier on. If this is indeed the right Stephen, it's not Stephen Senior.
If it is Stephen Senior, congratulations. Welcome.
Just welcome. Congratulations on clicking on this stream.
That's it.
You know, you're in the presence of
the goats.
The goats. The stream is going well. We're on green. We're on green.
This is the thing, though, and I'm actually. I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say. But you know what I'm thinking.
As soon as the match starts,
3 o'clock. That thing we could see a shade of colour we don't want to see.
Yeah, that it might just it might just switch to like a yellow or dark orange or something like that.
And that's when it gets.
I can see. Yeah, I can see it happening. But I guess with the lineups in mind and kind of the way this tournament's gone. First of all, actually, we're in the final here. So what has been your thoughts on this World Cup so far, mate? Because there was a lot of question marks going into it about the way it was going to be received and basically how it was going to run, considering it's a winter World Cup. What's been your thoughts on it?
Well, I think the thoughts I have are kind of the same views a lot of people have. We said it already. In terms of the football, I've actually really enjoyed it. I think it's been people have said I've seen people say like Mark Goldbridge for one. Not to call him out, but said it was one of the worst World Cups, or he said it's one of the worst World Cups he's watched.
Yeah.
Again, not surprising that's coming from a Manchester United fan.
Yeah.
But I just think the quality of the games, the upsets, the drama. Morocco, feel good story of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So I'm quite impressed with it.
Yeah.
And then the only thing I would say is the officiating, man. The officiating.
Man, it's been some of the worst, hasn't it?
It's got to be.
It's actually Zach commenting from Stephen's.
Oh, very good.
Apparently,
there you go.
So, there you go.
Doppelganger.
Welcome to the chat, Zach. I think with it being in the winter as well. Obviously, there was a lot of question marks over that and how that was going to work. Obviously, it has to work that way because it's in Qatar, because of the conditions over there. But I genuinely think November is like one of the worst months
it could have happened in.
Yeah, it's one of the worst months usually, but I feel like it's just like broken up. What's always like winter is kind of, I don't like winter usually.
Yeah, winter's a very long period.
And it's like broken it up really well. I can't believe we're at the final already. Like, do you know what I mean?
It's quite sad actually.
Yeah, I'm quite... with the Premier League coming back on Boxing Day as well, I don't want the World Cup to end. Thanks, Aaron. Come on, Zach. I don't want the World Cup to end, man. I don't want the Prem to come back. I cannot be arsed with the Prem. Like, we were only talking beforehand about Chelsea, about Manchester United, but I mean, from a Chelsea perspective, we've just signed Christopher Nkunku. That, on paper, is a great signing. I should be really happy about, but I can't be arsed.
It's. I think your tweet last night summed it up.
Yeah, he's going to be ripping up the Conference League next season. Do you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to
head over to
Instagram and advertise the fact that we are live, first of all, and number two, if people want to take part in a poll, and if they want to give us any super chats.
The first.
I don't know if they can. I get super chats.
I don't even know if you
probably
can.
Not.
Probably not, because it's definitely something around the what you call it. I don't know. You probably could. Somehow.
I don't know how it works, to be honest.
We could just link our PayPal in the chat.
We could, yeah. Here we are, lads, live for the World Cup.
Come on.
The boys are here. Let us know your predictions. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup final? Poll is down below. And if you want to pop over to the chat, come say hi. That'd be much appreciated. Alright? Cheers. Bye. Let me see. I feel like majority of people are going to say Argentina because that's the one that most people want to win.
Yeah, it is kind of like that. I think the worrying thing that everyone's kind of hinted at is that France have got to the final while missing 7 starting or key players, or big players at least. The only thing, and again, I this is kind of why I hold out a bit of hope, is that they have, I think someone was saying it's one of the, not leakiest, but they do have a problem with keeping clean sheets.
Yeah.
And in a game like this, where it's Lionel Messi's last game, he's gonna try and produce something.
Yeah.
That could produce a moment of magic.
Yeah, it could. I think France have that kind of muscle memory. They've been here and done it before, but like you said, mate, the fact that they've got to this point without having, with missing the amount of players that they're missing is just incredible. Like, one thing I said about France pre-tournament was that I'm not sure if I think they'd lose a lot of games in the midfield battle because I didn't think they looked strong enough. But in fairness, Tchouameni's been excellent. Griezmann has been one of those that has shocked me massively, I think, with the way he's been able to put in a shift for the team and help everyone out. But like Tchouameni, incredible. Rabiot, the games that he's played, he's been absolutely excellent as well.
It's phenomenal.
And I don't know, I just feel like this could go either way.
It's finely poised. Like I said, there is a there's a story set here. There's a script that has been written.
Yeah.
And it has the potential to have the fairy tale ending.
Yeah.
But
there's always the potential for heartbreak, though.
And we've seen it before.
Yeah.
With Argentina, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fucking scary, man.
This kind of is, as much as I do want Messi to win, this is kind of a nice... I always seem to get the nicer end of these watch-alongs.
You definitely do.
You always seem to have some sort of connection to the team that's playing. So we've done Chelsea, we did Liverpool,
that was
Danny.
yeah.
I am just a passenger. I get to sit back and enjoy the football and not stress.
Yeah. It's like, I really, really want Argentina to win. Not because I think they're, like... if they win, I can't say, oh my god, they absolutely deserve it. They're an incredible team. But like, just for him,
just the head,
to have that would be such a fairy tale moment. To be honest, now we've got Argentina flags in the chat. Lads, put your if anyone that is here, put the flag of the team you want to win in the chat. Let's see it. We've got Argentina. Is there any Francis? If Clarence is watching.
Oh yes,
Clarence.
Best of luck, Clarence.
Clarence, if you're watching, you can stick an old French flag in the chat. You're probably going to be by yourself, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a risk, but do you know what we always say? Best of luck. That's what we say.
Best of luck, but I kind of hope you lose.
Maybe don't put the French flag in just because you single yourself out.
Be interesting to see though where this game is won and lost today, because there's a lot of very key battles all around the pitch.
So let's have a look at that. So like. We talked about already, right? Argentina, they've kind of been not that they haven't been good, but sometimes it does feel like they're holding out for a messy moment.
Yeah.
Whereas with France, I feel like maybe it's a bit more
spread out.
Yeah.
They don't rely on one man quite
exactly.
so much. Yeah.
And again, I don't even think it's relied on one man. It's just. When things don't go well, it is relying when the things don't go well, pretty much. Yeah. As we see, Big Duffer with fear in his eyes.
Yeah, man.
Shells in his heart.
Yeah, shells in his heart. It's just like, can France stop that one messy moment? Or can somebody else produce something for Argentina? Like Alvarez, we're actually looking at him now. We're actually analysing him right now on RT.
That's good timing.
He has lit up this World Cup. He's been fantastic, and the fact that he's going back to Manchester City now to play very little football because of Erling Haaland is like it's tough on him. You can't see him staying at City too long, especially like he's young, but Haaland is also young.
Yeah, so he doesn't even have. See, that's the thing. He doesn't have anything on Haaland at the minute other than the World Cup. Yeah. I'm not trying to be bad, but Haaland Premier League form beats Alvarez's World Cup form.
What's scary is the fact that Haaland coming back after the World Cup now. Like, he obviously had no World Cup. He's gonna be like ready and raring to go.
Yeah,
like
this is it.
He's got like 19 Premier League goals already, and we're not even halfway through the season. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I actually seen a clip of Man City on TikTok there, and it's literally just they follow Haaland around what he's doing. It's literally saying he's bored, but he's ready to go again. Like,
Man, it's gonna be scary when he comes back.
yeah.
But as for Julian Alvarez though, I think he could be a fella that could produce something. Like, I think he actually brings more out of Messi than when Lautaro Martinez plays, for example.
Oh yeah.
Because at least it's not relying solely on one man to produce the goods. Iker Casillas, he was actually involved in a bit of controversy before the World Cup, wasn't he? We'll not talk about that.
That's his own thing.
Fantastic.
I'm actually very surprised he's been the one that brings out the. That's
very strange, isn't it?
Yeah, but look, fair enough. I suppose just while we're waiting as well, we have 10 minutes to kick off. I'm interested, Aaron. Who's been your player of the tournament?
Okay.
Who's been the young player of the tournament? And what has been, I say, was obviously
biggest letdown, maybe.
Yeah, or underachiever, overachiever.
Okay, well, you're looking at
it's fairly obvious, I think, at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd probably. I can see Messi winning it, and I think he'd deserve it. But it's not a completely set in stone decision. I think Mbappe could win it, Griezmann could win it.
Yeah.
Amrabat from Morocco.
Oh yes.
Excellent. He's been in the middle of the park for Morocco. I think I would give it to Messi though.
Yeah.
Young player. I don't know what qualifies as a young player. Like what?
I say anyone under the age of 22.
22.
22, yeah. We'll cut off 22. I was going to say 23, but 23, yeah, maybe a bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe even under 20s, under 21.
I don't know. Like you could argue Alvarez.
Bellingham,
yeah, excellent shout, Jude Bellingham. He's
so.
been fantastic. To be fair,
I'm gonna throw something into that because obviously the ones you've said so far I agree with.
Yeah.
So there's no point in me saying that. I threw out biggest overachiever, just as an interesting one.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm gonna put as or biggest improvement? Should I say?
Okay.
I'm gonna get clipped for this.
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire, man.
Yeah, I've seen Harry Maguire.
Say,
he's made it into a lot of people's team of the tournament.
That's what I was going to say. He's not team of the tournaments.
Yeah.
He's not that. There's better options out there. But if you look at Manchester United form versus form for England,
it's different player, man.
Different player, different gravy.
Yeah.
And while he hasn't been amazing,
yeah,
he still has those moments. I do believe that he has improved. So I'm going to say biggest overachiever is Harry Maguire.
Yeah, I mean, look, credit where it's due for Harry Maguire. I think we're on red at the minute, which is a bit concerning.
I told you.
Green. Okay, stay there. Harry Maguire definitely. He's had a good tournament. Would I put him in team of the tournament? That's maybe a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of a stretch because I think there's a lot of better options in there. I think Varane has had a great tournament. I think Otamendi, funnily enough, has had a pretty decent tournament.
Good shout.
Even if you want to look at Holland, the likes of Nathan Ake. I don't know, Croatia, Gvardiol obviously is going to be in there.
Oh yeah.
But what about underachievers then? Underachievers of the tournament.
Oh.
For me, it's got to be like Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium big.
Fell off a cliff.
Kevin De Bruyne, if we're going to be player specific.
Yeah.
I'd actually say it's been nowhere. I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything. Romelu Lukaku, stinker of the tournament.
I don't think anyone was expecting anything from Romelu Lukaku, and he was still fucking trash.
He was awful. I do feel bad for him,
but
stinker of the tournament has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, he's absolutely drifted in there, the cat.
Yeah. So players in the tunnel, the camera fixed on one man, Lionel Messi. And we are on red. That is not good, man. You literally called it. You said as soon as kickoff comes, it's going to be on red. Hopefully it's okay.
Right. So we're getting to the stage, Aaron, where it's the ball, the trophy's set, the players are in the tunnel. We're about to go into it. Dare you go for a score prediction?
Oh, score prediction, fuck. Okay.
I'm going to stick with my gun. I'm going to go 2-1 Argentina.
Right.
Lionel Messi, controversial penalty.
Oh, controversial.
The way the referees are going, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's going to be a controversial decision in this game.
Yeah.
That's going to maybe not win it, but it's going to affect the game, I reckon.
Yeah, possibly. I want to hope for a good game. and I'm gonna go for a 3-2 Argentina W.
Oh, 3-2.
Man, I'm scared though. I'm so
go.
scared.
This is it.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a quick little check on the Instagram poll. See if we've got anything. Okay, we've got 4 or 5. We've got a couple of. Okay, we're getting a few, but they've all said Argentina.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious though, isn't it? Really.
See, I don't know if it's like people just want Argentina to win, or is it like are people genuinely convinced Argentina are going to win this? I'm not too sure.
I think one thing we can say is this is not a tournament where or a final, should I say, where there's an outright favourite.
Probably not, no.
I'd say if you're saying it, you might go like 60-40 to one or the other.
Yeah, if even that, mate.
It's fine margins.
Cat, be careful with all the wires, man.
This poor cat.
He's gonna knock all the fucking.
Oh my god!
What's he doing?
Jesus Christ! That scared the absolute life out of me.
He does that where he just like goes off
legs
on
it.
happy hour, man.
Ours is the same, but my god.
He's crazy, man.
Our cat is the worst, man. He tries to, this is so random, this is going on the live stream, but our cat, right, is there climbing trees, doing all sorts, man. It's bizarre.
Yeah, fucking possessed. Yeah, I'm so scared for this game, man.
This is huge now, I have to say.
Like I said, I don't think I've had a chance to be scared with the morning that we've had with the shed being flooded and all that.
Maybe that's a good thing, though. Maybe that's a good thing.
Maybe it is.
Not the shed flooding, but the fact you've been distracted.
Yeah,
the shed
maybe.
flooding is not a good thing.
Cameron Angel Di Maria right now, the man who
rat boy
has managed to get himself a place in the starting 11. It doesn't feel right though, does it?
Yeah.
Like
here's one lad actually that I'm surprised we haven't seen yet is Pablo Dybala. We haven't seen a whole lot of him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Messi.
Man,
Messi is roaring. These boys are roaring the national anthem.
I've not seen passion like this since the Italians.
Yeah, this is real. They went for it. That was a stirring round of the national anthem.
Paulo Dybala's a funny one, isn't he? Because he kind of I don't think he was backed to make the squad because he had a fairly bad injury playing with Roma. Just before, like a couple of weeks before the squad was announced. Scaloni brought him anyway. And he's here he is. He's made one appearance. He came off the bench in the semi-final, I believe. So it's an interesting one.
Christ,
I mean, he could potentially be a difference maker coming off the bench.
Oh yeah, he has the capacity and the quality. You'd say
he certainly does.
He's worth a consideration. That one singing on national anthem is terrifying.
Yeah,
Jesus.
She is. Yeah.
There's a lot more. I don't know what you say about this national anthem. The French are not. They're not roaring it. They're just soulfully singing.
Yeah,
I'd say.
nearly of the ilk of a side that have been here before.
Done that, yeah. They know.
Yeah.
I
mean, Argentina, yeah, obviously 2014, but like Messi's the only survivor from that team, as far as I'm aware. So,
yeah. Is there, do you think, an added pressure on this Argentina squad because they essentially have come out and said they're pretty? Some of them, like have come out and said or hinted at least they're doing it for Messi.
Yeah.
Do you think there's an added pressure that it's not just they? Some of these players might get a chance to win another World Cup or another international competition. Is there more pressure now because it's Messi's last one that he's been such a servant? They owe it to him to try and give him something before he finishes up. I guess,
yeah, of course. You would be absolutely shitting yourself. Like I heard the likes of Martinez saying that they'd die for him and then literally give their life for him.
That is crazy, actually. Die for
your captain. Yeah. I think these players owe it to him.
Yeah,
they do owe it to him, and I think that they probably know that.
Yeah,
they owe that to him. So yeah, they're doing it for him. Like some have even said, the likes of Paredes, I heard a quote from him saying that he wants this more so for Messi than himself.
That's crazy. Like that is like you said.
That's devotion to one man right there.
That's a team.
Yeah. I think a lot of people question Lionel Messi's leadership qualities, but if you see some of the videos, like
it's a different story what you see on camera versus what you don't see, I reckon.
Yeah.
And look, he's a small man. He's a very small man.
He's a small man with a big heart.
There's a passion in that man.
Yeah.
He's done this before. He's had pressure, not maybe on the World Cup stage, but he's had Champions Leagues. He's had it all.
Yeah.
And this is really the crown jewel it would be for him.
I think as we were only talking about Peter Drury beforehand, the legend that is. He was, he says Messi on a million backs. I think, yes, there is still that reliance on Messi, but people are probably still aware that he is 35. He's not as quick as he used to be. He's not the player he used to be. So the others have got to kind of chip in here because, 2014 World Cup, he dragged Argentina to the final himself.
He really did.
And
you just wonder what Argentina could have done had they a better squad other than the reliance of a 20-something-year-old wonder kid.
Yeah, I tell a lie. Actually, Di Maria is actually another one that was in the 2014 squad.
Yeah,
but he's a shitter.
He's terrible. Screw Di Maria.
Come
on, Di Maria.
Come on, Angel.
Oh, God.
If Angel scores a goal today that wins it for Argentina, all will be forgiven.
I might just drive my car in the canal on the way home.
Fucking.
Just
you won't go in the water though, man. It's just fucking
just in the bush. It's I just can't. It hurts too much to drive in the water.
Oh, what I meant is that the canal is probably frozen over.
Yeah, it just skids on the ice.
Still just a lot of Argentina positivity in the on the Instagram.
It's fair to say there is a swarm of us here all together. As the camera pans over the pitch, we wait. It looks to be Antoine. Is it Antoine Griezmann by the hair?
Yeah.
To kick it off. Oh, never mind. It's going to be. No, they're just tactically chatting.
He's just having a chat with Rabiot.
Just making
sure
everything's in place. And we're going.
This is it. On. The 2022 World Cup final begins from Qatar.
And the ball is in play all of 10 seconds before it's gone out. So, here we go, boys.
Oh, man. I'm so scared.
Que sera, and all that crap.
It's incredible how, how much you want Argentina to win, having no real association with Argentina at all, other than Messi plays for them.
Just seen there as well, it's hard to cut across here, cheeky little shove on Mbappe from Rodrigo de Paul. A bit of scrap early on. No, I do agree with you, and I think that is, in a sense, not to be too philosophical, but the magic of football. You end up supporting people you have no association with.
Yeah, there you go.
And you end up hating people you have no association with, with every right and intent.
Yeah. For Argentina though, this is this is it. For France, this is a France side that are full of young players. They're gonna have another World Cup.
I was gonna actually say this to you. Do you think this could be? It's just not though, is it? It's not gonna be the last time we see France. I'd say a minimum for France, even at the next World Cup, you'd say semis.
Yeah.
There's so much quality in this team. Like I said, they're a young side. They'll only improve. The back line as well. You look at the likes of Upamecano. He can only improve.
Varane will still be at the next World Cup.
And that's a wealth of experience there as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it something that Varane will be the first player if he wins today to win? I can't remember. I've seen somebody. He'll make history basically if he wins the World Cup today.
Yeah. I don't know. Have back-to-back World Cups been done before?
I don't think so.
I think they probably have. I feel like Brazil probably did it during Pele's time.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually, you're right.
Foul there from Rodrigo de Paul on Adrian Rabiot. Rodrigo de Paul, he's the kind of fella that could get sent off. He's one of those.
He's certainly a loose cannon.
He is.
It's
the fear I have with Otamendi as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a lot of players. I would say they're passionate, but the teams from your teams from Argentina, they play with an extra bit of.
Yeah, there's an extra bit of bite in every tackle, isn't
Which look, I have no problem with.
Yeah.
As long as no one's seriously injured, we don't mind that.
Messi, first real touch.
It's a lovely pass.
Looking for Di Maria on the left.
And Di Maria
just whacked that
does absolutely nothing. Again, justifying why he's in the squad.
Flicking it over. Alvarez! Oh, that was a chance.
Wasn't bad, He did well, to be fair, for what that was.
Nice little flick over the top from Rodrigo de Paul. Might have been actually he's offside.
He's offside.
I'm going to move this mic out of the way.
While this is being done, I might actually. This is an awful time, and I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to run to the Jacks.
Yeah,
I knew the second we started I'd need to go. Watch, there'll be a goal now. 10 seconds I'm gone, there'll be a goal.
You'll just hear screaming, lads. So your early little opportunity there for Argentina. How we all feeling, chat? We alright? Oh, this is stress. It's so weird because I'm looking at the chat on Jack's phone, but he's just heading off to the toilet now. So the latency is fucking shocking stuff now. But leave a comment. We'll respond to it at some point. Whenever the fucking stream catches up. But Argentina dominating the early possession here. I think that was a complaint a lot of people had about Argentina throughout the tournament, is that despite the quality they have, and despite the amount of possession they often have, they struggle to break teams down. And we've seen, certainly against England, say for example, a big game for France, they were happy enough to kind of sit back and let England have the ball for a lot of it. And even the semi-final against Morocco, they score an early goal and were happy enough to kind of sit back and let Morocco have the ball and let them attack them. Because they certainly have plenty of pace on the counter-attack with Mbappe and Dembele out wide. I tell you, that's probably the paciest two wingers you have in one team in world football. Rodrigo de Paul on the ball right now. I can't see him creating too many opportunities. He's not that kind of player, is he? But here we are. Julian Alvarez, nice little flick. And it's a shot by McAllister, and it's right down the throat of Hugo Lloris. As Grivac returns, I was just saying, I asked the chat how are we getting on, how's things, and I was like, okay, you probably won't hear me say that message for about 5 minutes, but
yeah, we're gonna get a load of spam. Hopefully, we get a bit of interaction.
Yeah. I was just saying, Argentina dominating a lot of the early possession. And France probably happy enough to let them do that.
Yeah, it's look, France won't mind. Like you said, they've been here before. They'll have a game plan. They'll know what to do. Yeah, it's been. God, that's 5 minutes already. Jesus.
Yeah, man. I don't know if this game is gonna go as Grivac returns on the mini stream.
It's so weird.
It's so weird, isn't it? Oh god. Man. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what way France approach it. I was just saying that in the England game, say for example, they were quite happy to sit and let England have the ball and then kind of hit them on the counter, because you got two of the paciest wingers in world football there, in Mbappe and Dembele. And then the Morocco game, France score an early goal, and then again are happy enough to just like sit back, and keep it tight. And they only scored a late enough goal towards the end. That's the shot from McAllister you just missed. Imagine if Alexis McAllister scores a World Cup final goal. That'd be.
Yeah, look, I'd say controversial.
Brighton social medias would have an absolute field day.
He'd come back a god, so he would.
I think he's already coming back a god, to be fair.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Do you know what am I even saying?
I don't even see him staying at Brighton too much longer, to be fair.
Nah, surely, especially after the World Cup, surely you're going to have some like European Champions League team knocking on your door.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't start, you'd say surely an impact sub or something like that.
We actually got up into double digits in the viewers.
I noticed that. I thought it was funny, but I realised it's not because of that, but it would have been funny. When I came back, it was at 13. No, before I came, it was at 13. I came back, it dropped to 9. I was like, alright, lads.
Grivac is back, so everyone starts leaving again.
It's like, oh god, that's this guy again. I know.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see how Argentina approach it as well, because like they're used to having a lot of the ball, but if France sit back, I think they could struggle to break them down.
Yeah, it does seem at the minute it's a bit cagey, but you'd argue Argentina have more to play. Lovely pass from Messi as it opens up. Good touch out wide to Di Maria. There's no one really in there for him.
I think even if you just whip across into the box, you've got Alvarez and Messi, and they're up against.
So yeah, you never know who's popping up the back post.
Upamecano and Varane.
It's a poor pass there.
Good tackle. Alvarez wins it back up high. Di Maria into the box.
Good skills, to be fair.
Skips away. It's gone all the way across.
One more out wide, surely.
Rodrigo de Paul shot deflected.
That shot stunk, by the way.
That was
if it wasn't for the deflection, that was stinky.
Do you know what? He had so much time, because I think Theo Hernandez goes out left here and kind of hesitates because he thinks that he's going to play it out wide to the rifle. That was so far wide. He's trying to hit it off Messi and in. Oh god! So first corner of the game. Argentina have made a bright start here.
It's been good. They've had the chances. Well, they're early chances, but it's best to get these out the way. As Lionel Messi himself stands over the ball.
I don't know which game it was. Di Maria just had a shot from a corner in one of the games as well.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
That was bizarre.
Again, he's not good enough to do that though. So,
so Messi over the corner. That's a shocking corner.
Terrible ball.
Doesn't beat the first man. He's going to get it back off Rodrigo de Paul though. Rodrigo de Paul swings
Great
that in.
ball in.
Shouldn't really be the game plan though.
No.
That's probably a foul. Referee saying get up.
Oh.
Messi flag.
It's
a free out.
Oh.
See, here's the problem. Once you get any sort of contact on the keeper, it's kind of going to be a foul.
I said this before. I think this is something that has to be looked at. This isn't a horrendously bad foul. For being honest, lads, Hugo Lloris is a goalkeeper. His midsection, his chest, it's all going to be built. He's not feeling this.
See, I thought he was going to give a foul here, but Rabiot's not touched.
No. It's actually Upamecano into him.
Upamecano pushes Romero into Hugo Lloris.
Yeah.
And
Lloris is fine for a minute and then decides, no, I've had enough.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not fine.
I mean, it's probably a foul, but it's the fact that...
There's a foul in there, we'd say.
There's probably a foul, but Upamecano pushes Romero into... I thought that was Rebecca Vardy for a second.
That would be a story.
Rebecca Vardy just sitting there alone at the World Cup final.
God, that would be something else, wouldn't it?
But positive start from Argentina. He's actually not in a great way here. He's probably just winded, to be honest.
Yeah, that's actually...
Got an elbow from Romero into his fucking stomach.
Yeah, you don't want that. He does seem okay there, and then there's a moment.
He looks over at the ref, says, is this going to be a foul? And then it gets given. But did you watch the third place playoff yesterday?
I literally watched the first two goals, and then I was like, oh, I can't be arsed.
It's actually like, it's such... We're only saying, like, I say it's very, very tough mentally to try and pick yourself up after you're just missing out on the final.
Yeah.
And you got to pick yourself up and play a third place playoff.
It's basically a participation medal.
It kind of is, but like it is the difference between a medal and not.
This is true. And again, you look at it, and it's the ranking as well you get from it. The increased ranking you can get. And particularly for like some Morocco, who will get a huge boost, you'd imagine, in terms of rankings, as Hugo Lloris looks like he's going to be able to continue on.
It's incredible that we could have potentially gotten a Croatia versus Morocco World Cup final. That would have been insane, man.
Referee having a word with him there, probably saying, don't be at that crack again, Hugo, or you're getting it between the eyes.
See, we can lip read there, that's what he said.
Exactly, and whatever nationality he is, it doesn't matter.
He said, listen lad, what's the crack? You need to get up now.
Young lad, don't be at that again now. You're getting a flick in the ear.
Don't be doing that.
You're bad form. My girlfriend watches the stream, she'd kill me. She hates when I talk like that. Jesus, it's so funny.
Well, let's hope she's tuned in for a couple of minutes anyway.
Yeah, sure. Look, if you're tuned in, hope work is going well for you. Griezmann. Again, it's Griezmann who's putting in a lot of the work in that midfield. He's kind of like you say. He's kind of
there. Rodrigo de Paul and Otamendi, I think it was, just kind of got their wires mixed,
and that is kind of two players which we highlighted, which we don't want to see relying on each other potentially.
No.
So we look wide for young Alvarez, I would think it is.
Yeah, Alvarez chasing it. Varane looks a little bit scared at first. Yeah. He was a bit reluctant to give the ball back to Lloris there for a second, but
he's done well, to be fair. So Argentina come again. France really struggling to stop a wave of blue and white here.
Messi clips out wide for Di Maria. McAllister in the middle. Come for Messi. Cut out by, I think it was Tchouaméni. Or Tchouaméni as they call him on RTE.
Tchouaméni, yeah. That's something we will say now just for the crack, because while there's a foul been called there. Irish pundits need to learn how to say players' names, or at least phonetically learn how to say them, because my God, they're awful. Like you say, was it Tchouaméni or something like I heard recently?
Tchouaméni.
Upamecano.
But there's like I feel like now, obviously, I have very limited experience when it comes to commentary, but like the little bit I do have is that, you know, surely you would be given like a list of all the players' names and ways to pronounce them.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to, like, maybe not at like League of Ireland level, but say like at this level, surely you're given.
Yeah, this is an international. This is the same amount of view. Or no, this is. No, what am I trying to say? I've completely fumbled what I'm going to say. Sorry, yeah. This is like the amount of views when you look at this to like the Super Bowl. Like, this thing gets hundreds of millions of views.
Yeah.
You'd think, just get it right. Like,
just get it right.
I know it's only broadcast to Ireland, but just for the sake of the day, as France look to string a move here, Mbappe round the back.
We've actually managed to get a couple of votes for France on the Instagram poll.
Oh, who? We
won't name it, Shane, but we will say that there was.
Is one of them? Can we reveal? Is one of them Clarence?
No, actually,
it's not.
I don't think Clarence has seen it yet. If Clarence has seen it and not vote for France, I'd be shocked.
That would be a villain story or villain arc.
Beginning of Clarence's villain arc.
come back play Among Us, and it's just it's different man.
He was the villain of Among Us. It wasn't him.
For no reason.
It was
as
him
well at times.
It was him or Greenburn, and like they were always just round with each other. To be fair,
that made it so much funnier. I think.
Yeah, it was a really weird little dynamic, but it was kind
But
of fun.
they've made it.
Might open up here for Messi. Looking for Di Maria. Cut out by Kunde.
I wonder if the shot
That's
could have
offside.
been on for Mr. Messi.
Is that offside? Yeah, it looked
sure
offside.
it is.
I would love if we got like a Messi screamer to recreate in the next recreation.
I mean, that would be. I mean, you even have the jersey that you could wear down to it. So like,
yeah. I've got the jersey, mate. Just score a fucking banger, please, Leo. That'll be.
here's a weird one. What do you make of the ball? Just random. What do you make
The
of
ball?
the football, the design?
I don't really have any strong feelings towards it. Why do
It
you?
reminds me of a certain football. I can't remember. I don't know why it reminds me. It's nothing like it, but Euros that was in Germany.
Yeah, Euro 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I get
It's just something about. I had that ball served me a great time. Just absolute waffle here. I'm chatting, but Argentina breakaway.
Anyway, the beauty of live. We're not cutting any of this out.
Yeah, this is the thing. Because before I could trust Aaron would just cut out all my waffle and
Yeah.
Now
we've had to put Grivac through like
an intensive training course,
media training course, so that he doesn't get cancelled.
Fun fact: I was going to buy a censor button for this, just in case.
That would have been elite. To be
That
fair.
would have been elite. But I've been rest assured. I've reassured Aaron nothing will be said that will get me cancelled.
That's good. We can swear and all, but we can't. We're not going to say anything that offends anyone.
No,
not that we would off camera.
No, of course not.
Let's stop digging and just watch
the hole is big enough.
let's just
Possession stats there.
Argentina bossing the early possession, as we can
Quite
see.
actually, there's a big gap there. What was it, 48 to 33 with a 13%? I don't know what the 13% was. Probably half balls.
Yeah, Molina looking for the switch there, but Otamendi could not find him. Still a couple of people in the chat. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's nice.
Cool. I want Argentina to win, but that's
it was
cool
kind of
either.
it was kind of funny though to see like it in double digits. Like I actually wasn't expecting to even see that.
That was cool though. Thank you for those who tuned in and who may tune back in.
Yeah, like even if you tune in for just a couple of minutes.
Just thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All of it is good experience.
No, obviously no super chats yet.
Obviously, there's no money. Here we go.
Messi, good ball.
Great pass.
Rodrigo de Paul. Messi misses it. Di Maria, no right foot.
I'm telling you, that's why that man should not start. That man, that is up there with Harry Kane. The missing Harry Kane. I don't care.
Harry Kane's missing football.
Missing life. Look at this.
Slight bobble.
What was the run?
There was a slight bobble, but yeah, right foot. I never fancied Di Maria.
Yeah, you got to hit the target at least, man.
Yeah.
Or at least if you ain't got a right foot, lay it off. Try and lay it off at least, bro.
Yeah. Is there a dog in here?
It's so funny watching the reaction on the phone.
Oh.
As we approach the 17-minute mark in this game, nothing major here. As Aaron is bringing a special guest. Here we go. Here's the man himself.
Say hello to the chat. Okay, he wants to go, man.
He's not. He's very camera shy.
He wants to go. He did not. He was like,
Look at that.
Cold stare back. He's
Yeah.
not happy.
He's fuming. He is fuming. Look at him. He's just lying now.
Absolute asshole. Anyway, it didn't happen in the 30 seconds I was gone.
No, we seen the minute counter turn into 17 minutes.
Oh, very good.
There he is. Look at that. He's legging it. He's trying to go.
He's not like it.
He's not hanging about.
Look at the face on him. He's not happy.
He's not happy, man. I'm telling you, he's not happy.
But yeah, I think for France they will just try and keep things solid for as long as they can.
Yeah, I think they look. France will surely know. Everyone is pretty much against them.
Yeah.
There's a huge incentive for Argentina to win, as much as there is for France. But obviously with the Messi complex, as we see Theo Hernandez breaking down the line,
That's a free kick.
It is a free kick
And a yellow
in
card
a
as well.
dangerous position, and that has been coming. I have to say. Oh no yellow card.
Oh,
or maybe there
it's just
is.
a spray. I thought he was taking out a yellow card for Rodrigo.
I wouldn't
de Paul
be surprised if DePaul got a yellow card for this. Is it as bad as it? It's not even DePaul.
Do you know what? It's actually
really.
Romero that hits him. Yeah.
DePaul has a nibble. Romero finishes the job. This is a dangerous position for France. This is basically a free, floated in cross.
Messi just brought the ball over for Griezmann for some reason.
It's a bit of a psychological game there.
Save my job.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Messi is also going to stand in the wall, a lone man.
God, Messi, just keep your hands down, man.
Please,
don't give a pen away.
That could be the worst thing if Messi gave away a penalty.
No, don't.
As Griezmann stands up, there's some big men in this box. That's a decent ball in. Giroud, was it?
Giroud just went all the way over. I think he's given a free out, actually.
To be honest, look, I think
he's climbing all over the back.
He's gone over him. Look at that, like.
Giroud is so dangerous, man.
Like I said, he's very. If he's not appreciated now, he was one of the most underrated players. Like that man.
Man, I loved his time at Chelsea. I think he was a player coming in that, at the time when people heard, oh shit, Chelsea are linked to Giroud, Chelsea fans were kind of like,
of course, like yeah, it's like one of those.
That's
ones.
a bit shit.
Yeah.
But truth of the matter was, he came in and he scored some very important goals for us. And
very nice goals.
I'd take him back. I'd take him back in a heartbeat. Because we've got Aubameyang up front now. You know what I mean?
Oh, poor old Abba. Abba who?
Fucking about my blood clotting. Fuck's sake, man.
What a guy. As we approach the 20-minute mark, you would say Argentina, at the minute, the better chances, more possession, but
maybe
we've just seen...
Just about edging it, but like you said, we've just seen the
danger
threat
that they have. So the question really is, when are we going to see anything?
When are we going to see anything worth talking about? I think that's the question we're going to ask ourselves here.
Messi drives it forwards.
Molina. I think it's been a cagey beginning, to be fair.
As you would maybe expect from a World Cup final. No one wants to concede early. France demonstrating that quite well.
Yeah.
Good shape, good structure. Not good chances though.
No. No, and like we said, they're going to be difficult enough to break down. Alvarez, he's got that out wide to Di Maria somehow.
Very well, to be fair. Di Maria looks to whip it in. Sells.
Oh, there it is! Penalty to Argentina.
There it is.
Di Maria goes down. Grievous called it. I don't think this is a dodgy penalty.
Yeah, it's not controversial, but I said Messi penalty. Ousmane Dembele, he's just not the person you want in that position.
He gets caught in a difficult situation. Di Maria, to be fair, despite the stick, he's actually made a very good start to this game. Let's see
How much of him did he get here, I wonder?
Oh,
hang on a minute, lads. Hang on a minute.
Well, let's just see. There is it's clumsy. It's clumsy, isn't it? There's a tangle of legs.
I'd argue. Look, it's one of those ones you make when you panic. But look, was there an obvious danger there with Di Maria in that position? Maybe,
but like
this is
Dembele was just clumsy. You could tell it was a forward in that situation, not a usual defender. The ball in the hands.
Surprisingly,
Lionel Messi.
Lionel Messi's taking the penalty.
Do you know what? Lionel Messi, whenever he takes a penalty, I just think he's gonna miss.
It is like that, but as RTE are showing,
he scored more times than he misses, but it feels like he misses more times than he scores.
Yeah, and it's a huge moment for Lionel Messi. You can only imagine the intrusive thoughts going
going through his head right now.
As Hugo Lloris is glad he wore the brown boxers today for what surely will be an absolute rocket, you'd imagine.
Midway through the first half, Lionel Messi versus Hugo Lloris from 12 yards. Messi scores! Argentina lead!
What a penalty from the man who has been probably the player of the tournament.
Come on.
And you have to say it, deservedly so. Deservedly so. We have to see now. France are going to have to come out.
They're going to have to come out.
They've tried. A bit of an awkward penalty, like you say, but now it's a game.
Lionel Messi scores in the World Cup final.
The same as night and day. Lionel Messi scores. Pessi has done it.
Pessi has done it.
No, what he hasn't, boys. No, he's the goal. You can't deny it.
Man, the penalty is like so calm.
It's insanely calm. Every time I see a little, like, not like a stutter, but like just a stop in the run, I always think it's missed. He's missed it.
Yeah.
It's a massive.
And like you said, Grievous, we have a game.
We have a game.
I think that's his 6th goal at the World Cup.
Is he on for What you call it?
Golden Boot.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's level with Mbappe, but I could be wrong. But like you say, mate, I think you said Grievach has to come out with a shell. France have to come out with a shell.
Grievach needs to go back in his shell. Some cancellation moments over the years.
Yeah,
we need to prevent that.
What do you reckon is the most outrageous thing you've done? It's not been that bad.
I've not done anything outrageous. I've just done stupid things. I'd say stupid things I've done. I've thrown myself against a container for just no reason. I missed the shot and I decided to throw myself against a container.
I think the best thing about that was though.
I had to do it twice.
You had to do it twice because like we didn't get the first one on camera and you decided nice it and nutmeg from Di Maria there. You did it. And then you were like, I was like, oh, it's not on camera. And then he said, oh, I'll do it again. Like, no one would do that. No one says I'm going to do that again.
Because people have brain cells these days. You know?
Yeah.
I, unfortunately,
am
one of those people who don't.
But you know what, mate? We're grateful that you did do it. Cause
we're grateful for the content.
We got a moment. We did get a moment.
Any chance I can sit there? I want to sit inside, share like 5 seconds ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
So we could hear you shouting.
Oh, that's an L. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you can move that a little bit, yeah.
I thought you were going to grab the mic there for a minute. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Start shouting into it.
Cancel the whole stream.
You just see that fucking bar that has the mic just absolutely racing up. But yeah, we have an interesting game on our hands now. Because we were just saying France's approach to the last couple of games has been happy enough to sit in, see what happens. In the case of the Morocco game, obviously get that early goal. Di Maria is balling out, man. I'm sorry to say it, but
I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it.
That was a foul on Giroud.
It just was.
Foul by Romero. Who is going to be the first player booked? That's the question.
I'm going to back DePaul.
He got back the fucking...
He's already given away like 3 fouls.
Literally. And they're stupid fouls as well. Like.
Yeah, the one at the side and then the one on Rabiot was so needless.
Yeah. Oh.
Griezmann standing over this.
Thing is, like, even when Argentina are in front, even when they're like 2 goals in front,
we've seen them bottle it.
We've seen them bottle it before.
And against potentially, would you argue, maybe not as...
Well, certainly not as strong an opposition as France.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. As the referee, I think, is given a free out.
Yeah.
Don't know what he's doing. That man has a pulsating vein on his forehead. My God.
Yeah, he is stressed. You would be ref in a World Cup final.
Use that vein in an electric circuit.
You got a lot of Frenchmen just absolutely roaring at you because you have to give them a penalty after like 5 minutes.
Yeah, to be fair, the heart rate is definitely up. Oh, that is that is horrendously bad.
There's nothing in that.
He's not even giving a foul out. He's just said retake it.
So basically, lads, what we're just reacting to this there is Giroud poking Enzo Fernandez in the eye, allegedly.
There's another incident there onside the edge box. There's another instance as well.
God, ball is still free out to Argentina.
Head collision, but
I
I don't really see how.
If it's a head collision, why didn't he blow the whistle straight away?
This is it. Oh, that's a nasty one. Nothing Hernandez can do there.
I mean, it's a 50-50 ball. He's got to go for it, but
Messi is a small man. He can't reach that height.
And he's up and up, so that's good. Whoa! I think Josh has pulled the whole streak down as well.
The whole thing is torn down.
Do you know what? That's the only thing that could make sense today. If that happened, if
everything just pulled out,
Josh just pulled,
or one of us trip over a wire or something like that.
Just pull laptop, camera, mic, TV, all gone. See you later.
Games is over, unfortunately.
Do you know what? I'm gonna have a load of smart arses in my Instagram now saying like after the game if Argentina win, I reckon Argentina are gonna win.
Yeah, you see loads of votes.
It's currently at a 78% Argentina.
78%.
78. So we actually have got a couple of France votes.
Can I see some of the names actually, just sort of off screen? Yeah.
You probably don't know a lot of these. You know him probably.
I do know him. I'm very surprised he's actually voted.
Yeah, he has.
He has. There you go.
So fair play. Thank you to everyone who voted, and thank you for everyone who is continuing to
support
the stream.
It's a huge moment.
Our one and only super chat.
20 cent. It's a good 20 cent. It will go, like we say, towards renovating
the flooded shed,
studio,
which is
as
currently being done at the minute. Lionel Messi wins a corner for Argentina. We approach the half-hour mark of this 2022 World Cup final. I think even if Argentina, that's me holding up the super chat. Even if Argentina go 2-0 up, you're still scared for them. I think 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I said this in every game for them so far. If they concede one, they'll concede two. As
Dangerous ball in there.
Messi floated in, kind of went towards the near post. Oh, free.
Cheeky.
I was like, what's he doing?
I don't know what Griezmann went to grab the ball there. What was the free for though? It was a handball, was it? Or offside? What?
Maybe Messi was coming back from an offside position.
Surely, yeah.
That's probably it. It's I suppose it's a goal that settles Argentina down. I think.
Yeah, I think, like you said, there would have probably been a bit of anticipation and nerves about it. Now they get the first goal. It's a case of now potentially start playing a bit of football, so to speak. It's not a helter skelter.
They're playing all the football here at the minute. They've been the better side. France have really struggled to get going here from the beginning.
I would argue
really knocking it around nice, aren't they?
That's what I was going to say. France really have.
Messi dropping the shoulder away from Dembele. Finds his way to Di Maria. That's a shocker.
Awful cross. Awful cross. A cross, really, that should have kept him out of football for years. That is something you'd only see.
You will never see any more Angel Di Maria hate than you are seeing on this stream right now.
Just hate the man. He's so. You think you're class, but you're actually dog war. Come to my end. I'll two-foot you.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
I can imagine Grivach, have this image of Grivach absolutely 2-footing Angel Di Maria in a 50-50.
You could just do the meme of KSI versus Speed and just replace the faces with me or just replace the people with myself and Di Maria.
Yeah.
Half an hour gone. Still, like you say, we're still saying it's not. I don't really see anything from France. Kylian Mbappe's been very quiet. Haven't really seen a whole lot from him. That's a hospital pass I've ever seen.
Rodrigo de Paul actually did really well with that.
Yeah.
Because that was a shocker of a pass. I think it was Romero.
He's done very well actually there, to be fair.
It was a Tottenham pass. Messi, loads of space for McAllister, who just couldn't...
Tottenham pass!
It's Tottenham pass.
Messi is pinging that ball out there beautifully, I have to say. There's a couple of times.
Kept it in, has he? He has. Well kept in. Di Maria back to...
I'll be telling Dembele to stay out of that box. Do
Honestly.
not go near that box again.
McAllister.
Good ball. McAllister goes for shots.
And that, oh my god.
Miscue
that has landed in my back garden. That is an awful shot.
He's surely bobbled up, has it? Oh,
he's just sliced it, man. He's absolutely sliced it. Di Maria did really well, actually.
Yeah, controversial, but we'll move
controversial, but Di Maria did a good.
Did a good job. Me not breaking his nose. Just needs to stop. He's probably a lovely person, Di Maria, but I just don't like.
You don't like the way he spoke about your club. It's like me when Lukaku.
Yeah, and you just can't go over that. Messi takes it away. Is he going to line for a shot?
Good challenge, Upamecano.
Did very well on him there.
Enzo Fernandez. Alvarez, little 1-2.
De
Paul. Little ping.
Tottenham pass again.
Tottenham pass.
He's got his
Tottenham pass from a non-Tottenham player.
Tottenham.
There's the Tottenham player, Romero.
Yeah, they're all linked though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all.
Rodrigo de Paul probably play for Tottenham at some stage.
Probably will.
Probably after this will be signed.
Lovely
pass
ball
if he gets on the end of that.
They're playing nicely, aren't they, Argentina?
They're moving it really well. Like the one-touch passing is very nice. The link-up, it's a great challenge by Upamecano. He had to get that right as well.
And you gotta say, I would argue, Argentina have they started off obviously the World Cup horrendously, and even the games they were winning. The Mexico game was the second one. I thought they were actually dog water in that game.
Yeah, they were very. It was. They've built into it, to be fair.
They improved against Poland. Continue to improve. Obviously, they had scary moments against the likes of Netherlands and Australia. But calmly done there by Romero, just testing fate to see if Mbappe would get on the end of that.
I would personally not be doing that, but look, he worked out for him. This is why they're playing big money, and I'm not.
You're in Aaron Kelly videos instead.
Look, there's no place I'd rather be, mate. I'll just say that. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, our internet's gone a bit to the fucking dumps at the minute. So sorry about that. Hopefully you can still hear and see us. But we're still here, believe it or not, despite the red. Okay, we got orange. Come on, you can go on back up to yellow. We'll get yellow.
Will we get a cheeky green?
That would be cheeky.
That's probably testing the fate too much, probably. At this stage of the day.
Oh my god, that's actually very worrying.
The stream on the phone is buffering. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck it. I shouldn't have said it. Let's just watch the football.
Di Maria.
Messi. Thought he was going to go down there, Messi, I have to say.
I thought he might have
Chance
been able to get a free kick out of that, but he
Yeah.
hasn't. Romero. That was Fernandez, rather, not Romero. It's me that needs to learn the players' names, not RTE.
Yeah, look, at least the thing we'll say in favour of us is that we don't have a team sheet in front of us with names or numbers. We are just going off ball knowledge.
We are, yeah, just pure ball
Ball
knowledge.
knowledge. We just can tell a certain pass. Like, yeah, that's Messi. Yeah, that's Tottenham Hotspur right there.
That's a Hotspur pass, man. God, the amount of abuse for Tottenham Hotspur on my channel, I mean, it's warranted.
Yeah, like it's a Chelsea fan as well. Like it's just.
What do you expect me to do? Not give out about Tottenham?
Exactly. I know if Danny was on the channel more, Mbappe, cheeky little touch, but it's cleared up well.
They kind of have to double up on him there, don't they?
Yeah, but and to be fair, they did very well. It would be, you're taking a risk when you're going against the likes of Mbappe with a bit of pace. Messi, lovely pass.
He's in! McAllister.
Hugo stayed in his line.
Oh, he's too slow. McAllister.
Great ball across.
Di Maria! 2-0! Oh my god! He's done it! Angel Di Maria as well! 2-0 Argentina! I didn't want to shout too loud because they're watching it in the other room. What a goal that is! What a goal!
Why is Di Maria?
It's Di Maria!
Why is Di Maria?
Angel Di Maria on 35 minutes makes it Argentina 2, France 0. The way that ball was moved from the defensive third all the way up the pitch and eventually finding its way to Di Maria, that is such a clever pass
Yeah.
by Alexis McAllister. This touch here,
It's perfect pass as well.
Messi, little touch around the corner. Alvarez, first time pass. McAllister knows he's not got the pace to get in on the end of this. He sees Di Maria, plays it across, and it's 2-0. What a goal.
That's honestly such a good goal. I'm just fuming it was Di Maria.
France are not dealing with those runners from midfield well at all.
I have to say, this is the first time I've really said this about France, but the setup has not worked. The game plan is not working.
Angel Di Maria, oh, the lovely finish as well, just lifts it over Hugo Lloris.
Oh, he's such a rat face. Like. Such a rat. Oh. I'm delighted, don't get me wrong, I'm delighted as Argentina. Oh, the poor Argentina crying. I'm delighted for Messi, I'm delighted for Argentina. Oh, stop crying, you rat.
Di Maria's in
Take
tears.
him off, take him off. If you're not fit to play, take him off. You didn't see Messi cry. Waste, man.
Oh my god.
Mate,
2-0.
2-0, 35 minutes gone. We've seen maybe 2 shots from France and probably only one of them on target.
Yeah.
What do we think? Thoughts on this?
Argentina fully deserve it.
Facts?
Fully deserve it. It's been by far the better side. Like, the football they're playing at times, brilliant. Oh, that's a foul by Alvarez. That looked very soft
that
on
was,
Tchouaméni. But the football they're playing, even when it's not resulting in chances, the way they're retaining possession has been absolutely incredible. So
They're
far.
playing like a team at the World Cup final.
They are.
They are playing like a team that are.
They got Harry Styles vibes off what you just said. It was like, this is a movie. That looks like a movie.
That's getting clipped. Oh fuck! It just wouldn't be. It was the same the last day when I was at the podcast. I just started saying I force feed myself the fucking Oreo bar and the Aero bars.
Oh,
I
man.
just have these moments where my brain just shuts down. I
Listen,
think for a minute.
we all have those moments then.
Yeah. Look, it is what it is, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
A little foul in there by Koundé on McAllister.
McAllister has died.
McAllister with a World Cup final assist to his name.
To add to what has been an already very good performance.
Yeah.
And McAllister was a player actually when I seen it was in the starting lineup. I was questioning it. I
Yeah.
wasn't 100% sure how he'd do, but to be fair to him, to his credit, he's done exceptionally well.
The Brighton and Hove Albion man in the final with Irish roots.
Who would have thought it?
Yeah.
Who would have thought it? Could have been playing for Ireland and qualifying for it, but sure, look.
Poor pass round the corner there from Enzo.
This is what we don't need to see. That's a good challenge.
Romero
Well
really
done,
strong.
ref.
A non-Tottenham challenge from Christian Romero.
Messi sells a little. That's a good challenge as well.
Upamecano, good touch there to stop Messi again.
I think, like we say, Aaron, we have to see a bit more fight from France. If not now, certainly in the second half. Do you think it warrants a change? What would you change?
Well, here's the problem, like, because France have such a good team at the minute, but they are missing players. Like, obviously, Nkunku, the new Chelsea man, was ruled out. Started tournament. Benzema as well. Pogba, Kante, players that have been so good for them down the years. What do they have on the bench? Like, Kingsley Coman is one that would jump out to me.
Yeah.
Because he has experience in finals, coming off the bench, scoring goals, and even like Champions League final scores that goal against PSG for Bayern Munich, wins the Champions League. One of the more forgettable Champions League finals, I have to say. But they need to do something here. Change of formation, change of tactics, because maybe throw Mbappe up front in central role, maybe, because he's coming a bit more central there. But
yeah, they need to change something, I think.
they need to get him involved, because he's not only going to score goals, but he's going to create as well.
Exactly, and you just think that, like, you have the likes of Giroud on the field as well. You know, it doesn't all have to go through Mbappe either.
Yeah.
So there's options there.
They need to change their approach anyway, because they've been too passive.
And
they've been caught
horrendously too passive.
There's actually a change coming on for France.
Is there?
There look like nearly two fellas ready to come on there.
Well, that is a statement. I'd be interested to see who that is. It looks to be
Number 26.
who is number 26?
That'll be interesting to see. It looked like there was two fellas nearly getting ready to come on. Oh, Di Maria, stop it! Brilliant again.
Look, yeah, Di Maria. he's been absolutely brilliant.
He's bowling
for a man.
out.
It's about time, really. He's played very well.
Yeah,
because he's been awful in everything.
Kunde is struggling with him, man.
Yeah, I think really the whole there is two changes coming.
Ousmane Dembele, the man who gave away the penalty, and Giroud. Oh my god.
Olivier Giroud.
Kolo Muani and Thuram coming on. Kolo Muani obviously scored in the last game in the semi-final. And
that is incredible. I would be fuming if I was Giroud. I'm sorry.
Giroud will be fuming as well.
I think that's such a bad decision. Now, I could be proved wrong, but France's all-time... Is he all-time?
The all-time leading scorer now, yeah.
You've just taken him off. He scored in most games for you this season. You've just taken him off.
I think with...
is it pace now he's looking to exploit? I thought it was Rowan Atkinson there for a minute.
It actually does look like Rowan Atkinson. That was Thuram Senior in the crowd. He's a France legend in his own right, Lilian Thuram. But that is a huge statement from Didier Deschamps to make those changes, isn't it?
Like I say, look, it could prove me wrong, but certainly I do think that's a crazy decision, really. Maybe not, but I just think, look, fair enough, it hasn't worked out for you now. I don't really think it's Giroud and Mbappe's faults. No. You couldn't really look at the attacking line, so to make, that change in particular, I think as well, they offer you the versatility of one with pace and one with cross and delivery, as Di Maria rightfully gets hopefully a yellow card and potentially a red for just awful behaviour. I mean, we'll see it in replay here.
It wasn't even Di Maria. It was
Tagliafico
got challenged by Kolo Muani, and Di Maria came over to give it out.
Di Maria, though, dissent, petulance, needs to watch himself. I'll be on to the FA after this. That man needs to invest in ear cleaning material as we RT zoom in on an ear for some bizarre reason.
Maybe it's just like with the way France have been set up and the way they're looking to play, and obviously we said they're happy enough to sit back, and they have been passive in this game. Not an awful lot has stuck with Giroud and Mbappe.
Yeah, look, I agree with that. As Di Maria again loses the ball, it's just, God, you look at it and you wonder what he's done. What has he done?
There's a compilation of Di Maria slander after this game. Fuck.
Like I say, he could be a very nice person. It's just I have my own reasons.
Yeah, you have your reasons, which is fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough. As we approach the end of the first half, let's talk about Aaron. As is customary with the World Cup, how many minutes added on do you reckon?
I'd say about 20, maybe.
20. Right. I'm going to say probably looking at an additional 120 if we're being honest.
I think realistically we might get like 7 or 8 minutes at a time. Because you had the penalty as well and a couple of
changes as well, actually.
Changes, head injuries.
Probably could be looking, 6 or 8 or something like that. Chouameni, lovely little skill there as France have to build something. Argentina are pressing very well, I would say.
Yeah.
That was a very good example of that.
Here's my problem with them though. If France score 1, I feel like they'll score 2. Do you know what I mean? Thank you very much. Here, you can take that.
Oh yeah, that one.
Take the stream.
Use the candy there.
The what?
Oh, biggies.
Come here to me, sugar red.
No sugar for me. Too few, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll have 2 sugars. That's okay. Yeah, please.
Which is your cup, this one.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much.
Shout out to the halftime refreshments.
I have to say, elite refreshment. I'm a happy man right now. I'm watching the World Cup final with a bicky. I'm my best mate. So what more could you want?
On a stream with all the lovely people.
It's a great day.
Um,
Who is this ref, by the way? I recognise him.
the ref.
He's not the. I thought he was the guy from the memes. The absolute head case, but I think he's retired, that ref, isn't he?
Oh, Colina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like he's retired alright,
Oh.
yeah. He is fucking... He's a good ref though.
Good ref.
Give him
It's
that.
terrifying.
Which is something you can't say about a lot of them.
Especially in this World Cup, yeah.
Yeah. Good challenge again. Otamendi just nips in there in front of Kylian Mbappe.
One back though. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at
Oh, Messi tracking back.
Yeah, the work rate from this Argentina side. But they're playing like a side that haven't won it and want to bloody win it.
And they look hungry, don't they? They look...
Like you said, at the start, there's a bit of bite, a bit of fire in the belly.
It really is.
Which
you
we're
could tell
kind
from,
of lacking
Wait,
from.
You could tell from the national anthems.
This is it. We said it.
Look at that from Lionel Messi tracking back.
That's a great tackle, to be fair as well. He's unlucky not to even win it.
7 minutes added on. At the end of the opening half of this World Cup final, ladies and gentlemen, it is going very, very well indeed. Argentina are 2 goals to the good.
Ronaldo's crying in a corner in Madrid somewhere.
Probably is, yeah. Lionel Messi.
This will surely kill him. This might kill him.
He won't be a bit happy. That's
a foul,
clear foul.
surely,
Kunde,
yeah.
no?
He said it the other way. He said Di
I
Maria
think,
was holding
I think
on.
he's gone like that. He said no foul at all, which is...
That's questionable.
Let's just do a quick little refresher, see if we have any more responses. It looks like we do. We have another vote for Argentina. So it's now at an 80-20.
Suspiciously after Argentina are 2-0 up, I will argue. But sure.
That is definitely sus. That is definitely sus. But,
I kind of want to call that name out. Watch yourself now. I know, we won't do that. Watch yourself.
Watch yourself, mate. Just going on to the old creator studio here, just to see. I don't know if I can check live stats while we're on actual live.
That would be pretty sick.
I don't think we can. No, we can't. I think you can on YouTube on the laptop, but not on the phone.
We'll probably see it at the end anyway.
Yeah.
But it's obviously a
But,
bit of time to wait. Oh, a bit of a cheeky leg swing there from Molina, is it? Oh,
Man, Argentina are throwing themselves into tackles here. Foul there, questionable.
Yeah, I'd argue that was it's a poor decision, really. Didn't look a whole lot
Hernandez.
in that, considering that Romeo a minute ago.
Oh,
looked
there's
like-
nothing in that. Rodrigo de Paul is gone down like a sack of spuds.
It's very frustrating when you see this kind of thing happen, though, I have to say.
It's just conned the ref into giving him a free.
Literally. And look, I get it, it's game management, but like it's very frustrating. But from a neutral point of view, I'm happy enough to sit back. I won't you know what, Aaron? I won't be too biased, because the last time I was apparently biased, I got
can we
slated.
talk about that actually?
I got my career's. It's actually the reason I haven't uploaded on YouTube.
Really?
I was gonna upload on YouTube that specific day, but then that comment came in and I was just like, oh, I can't do
So I think we talked about it on the podcast before, but the last watch along we did was the World Cup final, or not the Champions League final.
It was.
Between Liverpool and Real Madrid, and we got some very, very angry fans, specifically anger aimed at Mr. Grivach for his bias towards Liverpool. From a Man United perspective, it wasn't a great look, mate.
It wasn't a great look. Nothing to do with the fact that one of my mates supports Liverpool. Nothing to do with that.
And you know, Real Madrid, you had the Florentino Perez Super League connection. In
There was nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But I digress, as there's a chance here for Argentina.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought I'd get you.
Let me see.
Hang on.
Can we leave it there?
Might. If we slide her along,
Slide her along.
she might stay handy.
Oh, don't spill it, Aaron.
There
All
we
right.
go.
So we've got the halftime refreshments just in time for halftime,
Which is perfect timing, really.
which is ideal. So,
This is crazy. Oh my god, I've just realised something.
What?
Actually, maybe I'll wait, actually, but I've just realised something. That is hilarious. That is quite funny.
Is it a thing that can't be said on stream, is it?
I don't know if it should be said on stream. Well, not it should be said on stream. It's just, I don't know if that person wants that information or care about the information. But I've just realised something. That's quite funny. I didn't know that. Interesting.
Interesting stuff.
I recognise... Actually, I can. I'll do this. I think work with that person's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
So just fun facts. I won't say it on the stream, though, obviously.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Everyone's going to be like, who is it?
I mean, there's only a limited amount of people in the chat.
Yeah.
So.
Josh, I work with your brother, in case you didn't realise.
This is true. This is factos. Free in for France. Challenged there by Otamendi, I think.
On Turam, is it? No.
Yep. Scaloni is going mental on the sideline.
I don't know what it is, what he has to be mental about. I'd be very happy with the way this first half was going. I'd be delighted if I was the Argentina manager.
I mean, he's just very animated, I suppose.
By a fool.
So, the plan is to do more of these streams on a more regular basis. We have a point at the minute where it's functional and the stream works, which is fucking great, honestly. Because there was nothing but stress all week, because the plan was to do a stream. And, you know, it's just nice to see that it's working, touch wood. Let's hope it stays that way. After the way this day started, it's not going so badly at the minute. Argentina 2-0 up, and the stream is still alive.
I'll just let you know that's how the day started. It's funny you bring it up. I drove in the drive this morning to a despondent. Is that the word? Would we say that's the right word?
Despondent.
I don't know if that's a word.
I don't know what that means.
Let's say dejected. A dejected Mr. Aaron Kelly, who, as I got out of the car, proceeded to tell me potentially could be off. Potentially.
Yeah, it was in the balance. I was this close to texting Grivach saying it's done.
And I literally, do you know what it was? When I seen the gate close this morning, I was like, oh no. And I was like, did I miss something? Did I miss a message? Because I was like, oh god.
So, we're here. It's working. We're still going well. If you're in the chat right now and you're still watching,
Congrats.
say hi. Say hello, Aaron. You're looking well today. The trim is looking sharp.
If you donate a super chat, I will punch Aaron in the face. Live on stream.
Alright. I would not like that.
Yeah.
But I would like, you know,
The donation, yeah.
I don't know if we can even do that.
Yeah, probably not.
Argentina are just kind of trying to see this game through now at half time.
And they're doing a good job of it, to be fair. I don't know what Rodrigo de Paul is giving out about.
I think he believes Enzo Fernandez has been struck down
by God himself.
By God himself. I mean, there was a foul on a France player there, no?
Yeah. What possibly could you have to complain about that if that's gone the way of Argentina? Which I assume it hasn't, has it? Or has it?
I don't know.
That is quite funny.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I agree with that. So you can't see it, guys, but Enzo Fernandez was on the ground. The referee turned his back to call the physio on, and Enzo Fernandez has just jumped up when he was going to call the officials. So, in my opinion, rightly so, he's been booked because that's clear and obvious trying to time waste.
Probably last chance of the first half here. France have a free kick from the right. Griezmann over it. Lovely ball in. It's going to go all the way across, though.
Varane should gamble. You have to gamble on that, man.
You got to try and slide in there, don't you?
Or get something on it. That's just floated by. Oh, he's not going to get it, but just throw something at it, boss.
Yeah. There we go. Half-time whistle blows. So far, so good for Argentina. They're halfway there to making history for Lionel Messi, for the boys. Goals from Lionel Messi from the penalty spot, and Angel Di Maria making it 2-0 with a fantastic goal. We question his inclusion, obviously not just for Mr. Grivach's hatred of him, but
which there is a significant.
There is a significant amount of hatred, but I think it's fair to say we questioned it because he's played so little in this World Cup, and it was maybe unfair on somebody else that maybe has played more, like maybe a Paredes, who again hasn't played loads, but Di Maria's in. He's got a goal. And Argentina are 2-0 up at half time. Would you say it's a fair reflection of the first half?
Oh yeah, I think France really haven't come out of the gates in my opinion. They've had 2 shots I've seen.
Yeah.
And obviously the game plan they've tried, which is to, build into the game, maybe get a cheeky counter attack. It hasn't worked. And reflected really in the panic by the Giroud change.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What the fuck?
Taken off Giroud
Yeah.
and
He literally said
Gets
that.
rid
We're
of
like, that
gets
is
rid of the
madness.
aerial threat. Like he's always guarded. Like if you have a ball come in,
Their one chance came pretty much from, or the best chance came from Giroud, and they've taken him
well,
off.
Argentina aren't exactly the biggest either. So
I
he was.
wouldn't have taken Usman off either.
It does.
Like who the fuck? Like Colin Muani. Like I'm sorry, who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is he?
I don't
Yeah, he
know.
scored a goal the last time, but it was literally on the goal line.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't know.
Yeah, they're questionable decisions. I think Didier has lost the.
I think it's out of pure panic though. Pure
It
panic.
has to be though. You've 2-0, and what was that? That was at the 25th or 30th minute. There
Yeah.
was nothing in the game really for.
And he basically made the changes straight away after Di Maria scores that second
Did you
goal.
hear? Apparently Benzema was only out for 3 days as well, and
What?
Deschamps
Oh.
told him to go home. He was only. That's what. Was Darren not saying that, bro? Actually,
We weren't listening to him. To be
pretty
honest.
sure he said something about Benzema, and he was only out for 3 days with that groin injury or something.
Fuck.
Like, what the fuck are you doing sending
That's
him home?
mad. This guy's lost the plot.
Maybe showing loyalty to those who've been there from the beginning, I suppose. But like,
But he's just taking Giroud off. Though.
he's just taking Giroud off. Yeah, what the fuck?
Colin Muani.
Call Muani and
Watch it now.
Thuram.
Cole and Mwande screaming from the halfway line. Call it now.
Could happen.
score from 2.
Just rifles it.
The kickoff glitch.
Points at the camera and just Greavash, that's for you.
The side of the shirt. He lifts up the shirt like. Imagine the scenes.
It's so weird because like usually at this point of our watch-alongs, I'd be pausing the cameras and charging them at half time, but we are still going right through half time. We will be here.
Is there anything we could do for half time?
Is there anything we could do? If we had enough people in the chat, we could play a game of like hide and seek or something.
Just pull the jumper up like, oh, I can't see his voice.
Oh, fucking hell! I don't know.
Oh yeah, hide and seek. We turn the camera in the corner and we turn it back around.
Yeah.
And people in the chat guess we are. God, that's so sad. Imagine we did that.
Greavash is behind the couch, lads.
Oh, he's there! He's there! He's there!
So what do we think then? Do we do a podcast after this, or do we call it after the stream?
I don't mind, but I will say I do have to pick herself up from work.
Okay.
And I don't know.
It's probably be cutting it a little bit too short, to be fair. Because by the time this is over,
Yeah, maybe. Well, look, we'll see how it goes.
We'll see what time we wrap up at.
As a
Wrong way.
wise man once said, we see what's gonna happen next. Next.
How the turntables.
Have flipped.
Yes.
Amen.
But if we don't, we were planning on maybe recording a Christmas podcast before the stream, and obviously everything went to shit with the fucking room getting flooded. So that might be saved for another day, perhaps.
And rest assured, when it does come, it will be brilliant.
It will. It will.
Fun fact: I don't understand this ad that's playing right now.
What's the ad with the Tin Man? Is it?
Yeah, the Irish ad for the Tin Man for Supervalue. The one writes him a letter with a fake heart in it. The man needs a literal heart, and you've given him a fake heart. I'd argue that's probably worse than,
Well, he looks pretty gassed with it, so
he does.
he's actually put it into his heart.
What a sad man.
That's what a sad little
He
individual.
needs imagine that you're open heart surgery. You can't find a heart. I'll just stick a card with a heart in it. There you go.
That seems like it'll work. Yeah.
That makes sense. Medical science baffled by that.
Yeah.
Tunnel vision.
Oh.
Lionel Messi, cool and composed. I will say Messi is certainly enjoying this.
Yeah.
Mbappe has a massive line across his skull. Don't know where he's got that from. You can only imagine the punditry magic that's going to come in here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just thinking though before the game, if you're Lionel Messi, like, I'd say he must be like so nervous before every game. Big game like this.
Yeah, you'd have to be like. Look, fair enough. You'd say, "Oh, he's done it everywhere," but like, surely
There's definitely an element of.
he knows this. He said it's his last one.
Yeah.
It's his last chance to win it. Like, you don't care who you are, mate. If it's your last chance to win something, you're gonna have that thought in the back of your mind. So, what if I don't win?
Yeah.
What if I stink? You know, everyone's talking about me.
Yeah.
You know, you're a star player, key player. It's
Like, I think I heard something about back in the day, like he used to throw up and everything before games. Like
Seriously?
he was that fucking like nervous.
Jesus.
Especially Argentina games, because there's such a high expectancy with Argentina to
Be their main man.
and to provide that bit of magic, like not quite similar to a Maradona back in the day. And he was supposed to, like, he is that next generation of superstar, isn't he? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's just clumsy. We're looking at the highlights now of the penalty incident. Just clumsy from Ousmane Dembele, isn't
I'd
it?
argue there's no need to make an aggressive challenge like that or try and get that. You know, I think there's 3 defenders in front of him. I don't think.
I think like it's unlucky. It's clumsy, but it's unlucky because he doesn't.
He doesn't mean.
He doesn't
to do
swing
it.
a leg
He's
and-
trying to get back goal side of him.
Yeah.
And it's just like you said, it's just very unlucky. But unfortunately, the game is the game. As we get another chat there.
Ah, well, Craig Kelly.
How's the form?
Well, lads,
been a
how's
good
the
game.
form? Good game so far. Yes, it has,
That's
Craig.
been a good game.
It has.
We are.
It's been interesting, Craig. It's been interesting. I think definitely Argentina deserve it of their scoreline at the minute, of their lead. As we look at the second goal again from
It's probably
Di
one of the
Maria.
nicest goals you'll see in the World Cup.
Really, really well worked goal. Like,
Technically, it's perfect.
okay, it's a poor ball here. Ball on forward. Touch. Messi's touch here on the corner, beautiful. McAllister continues his run. Good ball through by Alvarez. And look at Di Maria bursting his bollocks to get on the end of that ball. I mean,
Yeah,
unbelievable.
he's bursting his bollocks. It's a shame he didn't tear his hamstring. I would have given money if he missed it.
Yeah.
I would have literally prayed for that man to miss it.
Yeah.
But credit where credit is due. Like you say, the move, amazing, and I'm happy for Portugal. And you have to say,
Portugal.
deserve it.
Portugal ran free in his head, mate. Argentina.
My brain does not work. I don't know why is Portugal on my head?
I don't know.
Why are they in my head, mate?
Are you secretly thinking of Ronaldo?
when do I think of Ronaldo realistically, man like that?
Yeah. Yeah, fair. I was gonna make you feel weird there, but I was like, I mean, fair enough.
I appreciate it.
I would love if our stream would get back onto green. That'd be. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Stay there, please.
But what we will say, so I wouldn't mind as much as if it happens when we miss a goal happened.
Yeah.
I feel like, touch wood, the stream has been relatively good for the big moments.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays that way.
Amen, brother.
Continue to get your chats in, folks. We'll every single one of them will be responded to 10 minutes after you see us fucking mention this.
And we would like to restate that, again, any support, very much appreciated. Just even support, we mean just views, clicking on, stay in for a wee chat, coming for the reaction. Like we say, it's very much appreciated. And like we say, Mr. Kelly says, if he does manage to do these in the future, support them. Support the man, he's doing big.